ZX-4, when you're going to do an oil change, you're going to have to pull the fairings off. And if you're familiar with the Ninja 300, you know that there's a lot of little pop pins and different screws to get the fairing off. To remove the fairing, to do an oil change or anything else on the side of the ZX-4, you will have to remove this one here. And that one there, you see that tiny little black one? And those are both Allen keys, two different sizes. You will have to remove, let me see here, that pop pin up here, that pop pin up here. And as you can see down here, the fairing is joined in the middle, just like it was on the 300, but now there's two of those special pins. And those are the heavy duty ones where you have to get a screwdriver underneath and pop them out that way. Along the inside of the fairing, you'll find these little pop rivets, like the two that were on the outside. And for those, to remove them, you press the center in, pushing it down, and then you can get your fingernail onto the edge and pull them right out. And putting them back in, of course, is to pull it all the way backwards and then push the ring in and gently push it down again. Just feel for the inside here of the fairing. There's a bunch of them here, one there, and one there. Those two I was showing you are just on the inside rim of that. And then there's two under here as well, you can see. Right there. Actually, one up here. And I had to pull that one out, even though it's a little past this fairing edge. It helps you get at the final screw, which you'll have to pull out, which is another Allen key behind this section right here. So you have to pop this one out in order to be able to pull this back far enough to get at that Allen key. And then there's one last thing to remove it. So right down here is one of those friction-free rubber things. If you pulled fairings off of different Ninja 300s and whatnot, you always find these friction-feed rubber knobs. So it's a gentle pull after you've got the other things off to pull it off of there. And thankfully it's fairly gentle to do it. One final thing to note when you have the fairing off, this light is actually connected by a wire, so you can move it out of your way. I leaned it against the garage, and I hope I didn't damage the paint, but probably got some little scratches. Anyways, it's not supposed to be a museum piece. This is the best bike I've ever had, and I ever think I will have, and I'm gonna use it. Enjoy every kilometer.